What's up, everyone? Wild Runs here, and spoilers ahead. The World Championship Finals for the men just wrapped up, and my goodness, this is by far the craziest, best, most intense, amazing putting tournament that I've ever watched. It is clear that whatever tournament happened before in Worlds 2019 and definitely before is nothing compared to this tournament. Everyone was on fire. Even the fifth, sixth, seventh place guys were killing it. But what we're going to talk about right now is obviously the most insane shot. James Conrad scoring from, all right, we see his throw. Yeah, looking good. Sorry. He throws it in from 247 feet to tie, to go into overtime and win. This is the craziest thing that will probably ever happen in disc golf. It is so lucky. I mean, it's hard to call it luck, but everything wrapped around the suspense and the shot that he had to make is just absolutely absurd. I cannot believe Conrad, of all people. He was not looking great early season. I wasn't sure that he would even get top 10, honestly, in Worlds. But he just kept draining putts over and over. No matter what distance, he would do his like crazy jump putt stuff and it would just go in. And I can honestly say that he is well deserving of this W. I have to add in, I am very glad that Paul did not win. I do not think he's a good look for the sport. He has no personality. He's very selfish from my perspective. And I was really hoping that somebody would take him down. I thought Kevin would be that person. He messed up a bit, but seeing Conrad and how just entirely just personable, never selfish, always caring about other people. He is a good look on the sport, and he just drains it when you need to. Having an ace on the round two from 319 feet, absurd. Then he actually bogeyed the hole after, which is pretty ironic. And then coming in and just destroying the final round. Destroying when people can't even make 15-foot putts. No offense, but all the way down here. Oh, Calvin missing so many putts that he should have been making. For that to be happening on the same card as Conrad making, let's just check it out. Making 27 foot, 38 foot, 27 foot, 38 foot, and 247 foot. He is absurdly good right now. People were saying start of season, he's changing to MVP. He's going to have like a couple seasons where he's just going to have to transition and not even be in contention. He destroyed that myth. Obviously, he is showing up. He was throwing envies, which is one of my favorite upshot putters to throw. He was throwing it like every single shot because the wooded holes demanded it. And it was proof that he is here to stay. He is worthy of a title, and he shows up when you need to. And I honestly thought, I was like, just because he made this putt doesn't mean that he won. Like, Paul is pretty good, and even though Paul is pretty straight-faced, I thought he might have the nerves affect him. Luckily it did, so we got Conrad just doing the easy birdie for the playoff. But I cannot believe this is how it all ended. I was pretty certain, actually, that I thought Kevin would come up on top. But Conrad was just hitting birdies on birdies. Even when Kevin would mess up a bit, Conrad would just continually hit those birdies. I have to just give all the credit to him. I can just tell that this is going to be a turning point in his career. There's been a lot of people that just doubt him because if he's off on putting, he's really off. But I think those days are over. I think he's figured out his rhythm, and he is the world champion, and world champion in a field of insane talent. Like, everyone in the top 10 right now. Besides maybe not everyone. But most people in top 10 have either won Worlds, have won majors, or have won like big tournaments. All these people are top people. And for James to come out on top just shows that he's one of the best. And I think a big thing of that is that he can maintain composure when it gets time. I love Kevin, and I think he should have won. I think he should have won. But he cannot maintain composure sometimes, and that's really messed him up. But Conrad just does not care. I think, I'm not going to show any video, but just look, he holds the extension for like 10 seconds after the throw. Obviously, it's a pretty important throw, so he's going to just fully extend as much as possible. But you can just tell after every throw the line that he's going for because his body is just shaped that way. So just amazing, amazing talent. I cannot believe what I watched. I really hope that we can see more of Conrad destroying. I don't think he's actually going to win a ton more titles, but seeing his worlds is going to be the best moment in disc golf history. No way anything beats this besides like maybe something like just as good, but with an even more stacked field. I can't really think of anything that would be better than this. Look at Calvin. He's like 2-bit right now in this YouTube video, but he is shocked. I'm shocked. I was screaming. Philo was screaming. It's amazing. I cannot believe this. I'm just so happy. So happy for him. He still doesn't necessarily have the most emotion. When he was being interviewed, you could just tell that like he's just such like a mellow guy. He doesn't really get hyped up, which is kind of why he won. But even with all that, he is just a great guy, and I love to see him win. I also love to see Paul struggling a little bit because I think Paul has a bit of an ego, and for that to be toned down a bit just is great. But that's not important. Like to know your guys' thoughts on the best play in disc golf history. I still cannot believe it. This is just absurd. And good job, James. I wish the best for you, man. All right, Maldron signing out. Peace.